was a nigga taught to never really complain, and then you work your way out of whatever the situation was. You feel me? When I created MMG, nigga, I spent that out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? For several years on everything I had moving. Make sure all my niggas was straight. You feel me? Icy, whatever. Let's make sure we all straight. Let's put in the work. The first deal I got with Warner Brothers, I only had 2 years.
Yeah, my bad.
Because it wasn't the situation. It wasn't the perfect situation. What was they wanted? But a real nigga grind his way out of that. We don't crab our way out of that. I ain't no crap. Oh, this how I go? This how I gotta do it? Okay.
You know what I mean.
Okay. Boom. 2 years later, boom, we was at Atlantic Records. Heavyweight, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna always be that way. As a boss, you wake up every day trying a way to better your situation. And not just for yourself, but everybody that's around you. And not just for everybody that's around you, but for your partners as well. Once you become my partner, my nigga, I wanna see us all eat. You do a motherfucking deal and you...
Come on, man. What's up with that?
Just a little buffer, man. Just a little buffer.
We probably be annotating while I pause.
Okay.
Nah, bro, we ain't watched enough.
Situation, because they don't understand that when people put you on this pedestal, you have to walk that walk and talk that talk. It comes with a lot of pressure.
Right.
So how do you keep yourself sane and be like, you know what, and still come up with a plan to try to make sure everybody eat?
It's real easy. You gotta put in work. Ain't nothing for free.
Facts.
Ain't nothing for free. I cut my own grass, nigga, so when you coming around, you better motherfucking be bringing something to the table. And not just one thing. You should be bringing 8 different things to the table. Every time you come around, you should tell me about a new play. Hey, this is what the play is. You know, and it should be halfway credible just off the rip. Because that's how we gotta do. As entrepreneurs, rule number 1, you gotta make motherfuckers comfortable with leaving your door open and letting people know they could bring an opportunity to you. Well, you the type of individual where niggas say, hey, I got somebody who, hey man, what about the homie Greg over there? Nah, that nigga ain't. God damn.
Fuck the whole.
We gotta fix
supply
that.
chain up.
Yeah.
How you navigate that, though, that could be a lot, because you leave your door open and motherfuckers just get to running in there with all that. Look, man, I got some gummy worms, weed, you know what I mean?
That come with that now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta be a motherfucker that's credible, you know what I mean? The door open for credible individuals that's really about handling business.
And what do you need to see to make a motherfucker seem credible to you to be able to accept it? Do they have to have something in place that you can recognize before they get in there?
No. Your work should speak for itself. That's the beautiful thing about being out here on the streets. That's the beautiful thing about social media. You gotta weave through all the hoes bending over doing that one leg cocked up with the calf muscle.
That's hard to navigate through,
And
Ricky.
get straight to the paper too.
Man.
It's facts. It's facts.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's value on social media. I could see the niggas you hustling with every day and could kind of halfway trust what you niggas got going on. Oh, that's the homie family. That's the homie. Hey, homie, I ran across Dog. Dog had a proposition. He 1,000. Yeah, he 1,000. Okay, bring that to the table. Come to the promised land with it.
What make niggas shy away from that?
If your business ain't right, and if you know you intentionally bringing bad business to the table, that could be a bad situation for you.
Big boy count. Big boy count.
We only here for one reason. If niggas don't know, don't find out now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Cause I got a lot of homeboys that probably like bring an idea to the table, but it's not really thought out. It's just a great idea.
But
they waiting for me to figure out.
But if it's a great idea, bring it to the table.
No, we can bring it to the table, but
bring it to the
I
table.
can't, like, you trying to make me, all right, now I done told you, you do it. I'm like, shit, I got to do your business?
No, I just need a little bit something from
No,
it.
you told it to me, so now I got to be you.
But no, I just need you to be me financially.
I can do that, but when I'm going to be you? When am I got time to be you?
And when we win.
But you just told me the idea, so you ain't thought nothing after that? After you
Yeah,
told
I
it to me?
thought to tell you. That's what I thought.
And then after that, then what?
It's us.
Damn.
That's what it is. Like,
Did you tell him?
I did.
Okay.
But I told him I fuck with it.
Hey, don't forget about me.
I did. But when I told him I'm gonna fuck with him, he stopped thinking.
What'd he say?
He just said, what you gonna do? I
Well,
said, nigga, I told him, what you
Let me tell you the part he ain't tell you. He ain't here, is he?
He hit.
Hey, you know, what I mean, but them type of conversations you have, especially like the responsibility of being a boss, I think from my perspective, what I done seen is just a lot of people don't account for the liabilities that come with that responsibility. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of liabilities that come with being a boss. So how do you navigate, you know, you take care of everybody, but when shit happening, you got to be the front of the company. Like, what do you put in place? You have strategic ways you put stuff in place to make sure that you are covered on liability?
Well, I feel like when you're a real hustler and you really understand the cloth, where we really come from, you understand? It's our responsibilities for the ones that's coming up. Honestly, when I was coming up, I was looking for ways that I could get next to a boss, get down with the team, because I'm going to protect the boss. I'm going to protect the big homie. Anything coming my way, I'm going to make sure straight. And I'm still that way now. When it comes to propositions that you bring in this, because I most definitely could take it to a whole nother level. Rose most definitely, you know what I mean? $500 million nigga. But it's other levels to this shit.
Other levels.
Yeah. And most definitely, we all got to protect each other.
Right.
That's the only way it go. And that go for the niggas in our cities. That go for the young dogs. We got to protect our little homies.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, like,
Being
you know,
good niggas, and then on top of that, you know, bringing so much to the community, to the tables.
you know, when you go to Miami, you see the influence of Ross in Miami. You see the you know, from the, you know, the finger lickings all the way to the businesses and all that. Like, you got the one side, you want to be important to your city, you got to have your city, but on the other side, it's so much danger because people are familiar with you. How you navigate that?
Man, it's just one of them things that you really gotta understand. You gotta stay prayed up, and you gotta move. You know, you gotta move exactly. You know, that's just one thing that come with it. But one thing I refuse to promote is promoting fear into the youngsters and make them afraid to be a leader or to be a boss. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't be afraid to step out. Don't be afraid to step out there and be up front. You know what I mean? So I won't promote that. You know what I'm saying? And I know, and I done been through, you know, all those sides. But most definitely be the head of the family, be the head of the household. Take the squad to the next level. Don't be afraid of
kids,
that.
you getting heavy in the book game now.
Yeah, most definitely.
You got one on the way now, huh? The perfect day to boss up.
I saw it in the airport this morning.
Yeah,
It was in the airport this morning.
just released that one. It's actually a New York Times bestseller, Wall Street Journal bestseller.
Hustler's Guide to Building Your Empire. They say the game is to be sold and not to be told.
Probably more work.
Man, and we might have to change that in
We
the
gotta
future.
change that, OG.
We might
That's
have
what's
to
wrong with the young niggas.
We might have to
can't keep it
change
away
that.
from
We
them.
might have to change that in the future, man, because sometimes we just gotta spill it on a nigga for nothing.
You know how I used to ask a nigga, be like, man, because I know I did. Because I had to realize in any situation, I'm like, how can I make the most money and be useful into whatever this is? What is my purpose? Even when I sold dope, I said, I can't sell dope. I gotta be the nigga that whip. So when I seen the nigga whip, I said, hey, OG, can you teach me how to whip? He said, I'm gonna have to charge it. I said, I ain't even got it. But I sit and watch from afar. But I knew if I was gonna do this, if I was gonna have to be the boss, I got to be the whipper. I can't be the nigga.
DC was outside the window watching niggas whip. I was like, y'all wait till y'all think. Don't even worry about me.
I was like, I seen him. He hit it to the right 2 times. God damn it, I done fucked my dope up. Shit. I got soft now. Shit.
You talk about buying back the block a lot, man, and that's something that I always admired in you because, you know, gentrification is one of the worst things that happen to us as a people. You know, you got all these dudes that get all this money in our communities, but we never buy any of the property, and then they come in and buy it all up and ship us to wherever they ship us to. So where did you get that inclination to say, you know what, we got to buy back the block? Because the block is looked at as negative, you know what I mean, when it's said in that capacity.
Nah, because real estate, I ain't never lost with real estate. Anytime you're looking for something to buy and if you can afford it, buy you some real estate. I ain't never lost. I'm talking about everywhere we came up at. I know where the houses used to be, goddamn 60,000 for a 3-2. Them motherfuckers 300,000 right now.
No cap. No
I'm telling you facts.
Oh, I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now.
So do you
Where
just hold
Overtown was at in Miami, that shit is Wynwood now. That's where Art Basel was at. That shit used to be $60 a month rent.
Do you just hold it?
Oh man, you try your best. You try your best, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing, everybody be in different positions, but a person, if you financially can, man, accumulate as much as that as possible.
Man, they got the thing, the dollar houses thing, and the thing
Yeah,
about
they
that
must
is,
got
I was
the,
looking at that, and you
must
pay
have
$1
candles
for the
for free
house,
from
but then they
doing
give you a certain amount of time to
They
fix
work
the
like
house
candles.
up. And that's kind of dangerous if
Free
you
from
only can
doing
buy
it.
one house. You
Oh,
buy a house,
okay,
fix
yeah.
it up, now you got one fixed up house on a block
put
of
him on.
bandos. It's like,
Yeah, they do,
it becomes
for
a
sure.
liability. So do you
Want
look
some
at it
interest.
like, do you wait till you can accumulate multiple
That's my
properties, or do
Walmart
you just get one in one small area? What you think is the best process to go into and start?
You got to look, for me, the way I moved, I started buying real estate once I was in a position financially, you know what I'm saying? So I would go and try to buy goddamn 2 or 3 of them if I could. But even if it was one at a time, I'm fine with that. That's a huge success, and don't let another rich nigga tell you it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've never lost. I've only accumulated value when it came to real estate.
Them games, man.
So even with doing music, like you just a hustler, you just always had that entrepreneurship mindset.
Right,
like,
right.
So, cause when I listen to your music, it's more so like poetic. You feel me? Like I'm hearing the prophet speak. You feel me? Like it's just not words. It's like I'm hearing wordplay put together. It's a poem on the beat. You dig what I'm saying? I always admired that. Like, who was your inspiration when you always did music? Because your flow ain't just like an ordinary flow. Like your flow is you.
Much love.
You dig what I'm saying?
Much
It's all
love.
you.
Much love, and I think one of the things that may have made a nigga unique is the fact how me coming up in Miami, but still, like I say, left my doors open from West Coast all the way to East. I ain't really give a fuck where you was from. When I was a young nigga, long as your album cover was hard, you could have been a white nigga with an orange 6'4" on that bitch. I would have bought that bitch. Yeah. I was just one of them niggas. I loved the music that much that even if your shit was whack, I listened to it. Damn, this shit garbage, and listen to that bitch again and again, just to trying to find
To find something to like about it.
That's how much
Keep
music
looking
I
at the album
listen to.
cover. Something in here.
Yeah. I listened to that much music. Yo MTV Raps, nigga. I left right after school was out to make sure I was at home at 3 o'clock. Shit came on at 3 p.m. in Miami. We got out at 2:30, nigga. Yeah, I was there. I had to see what niggas was, what was going on.
So you really have a main rapper that you be like, this motherfucker is ill.
Man, you gotta understand, I was like that with every nigga. From the very first niggas I heard to the very first time I ever heard Too Short, Ice Cube, Eric B. and Rakim, it ain't matter. To EPMD, to, everything. It ain't even matter.
If it touch me and touch my ear, I'm on it.
You already know if that shit came on right now, nigga. I could tell you the album cover. It's just one of them
Made you like
situations.
But
that.
your music got so much more influence in it. It's melodic. So what other type of music did you listen
It's the
to?
R&B side.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
mean.
my mama
That's
coming up
what
from
it got.
Mississippi side, listening to Johnny Taylor.
Come on.
That's that Curtis Mayfield. That's growing up listening to that. The first shit I ever wrote to was one of her Rebe Jackson Centipede instrumental cassettes. Centipede.
Rewind.
I was a young nigga. I got my hands on that.
It
Took
was
that
Migos
in the
before
room.
Black Youngster.
Wrote the Centipede, right? You still
Yeah, it was
remember?
two.
Hell no.
No, before Migos for me, it was the Sauce Twins.
Hey, man, welcome back to the 80
Sauce
Classic
Rocker.
Show.
And
If
then
you listening or
got
you heard
introduced to
something, but man, we
Sauce
ain't
Twins.
in Ricky Rose.
Hey, man.
Dropping heavy game. A real hustler, man. Man, one of my favorite stories that, on the come up, you said when you was working at the car wash and the dope boys used to bring their cars through there and you organized all the tapes, man. It's like, and you say you always kept that attention to detail with everything that you do.
I put that bitch in alphabetical order.
Exactly.
Just to sit in your whip, too. I fill that bitch up with gas. And if I knew you was a real rich nigga, you let me, I'll leave that bitch running while the music play. Well, I do everything. Don't just trip. Yeah. I was with the cassettes, then when the CDs started, you know what I'm saying? Niggas had the big CD shits. You had to flip through them.
Yeah, CD book. Now, do you recognize that in young dudes now? Like when you go, can you see that in a young dude when you go out as a boss now that you in a position, you the dude with the big nice car, and you know, do you recognize that in a young dude? If you got attention to detail, do you still see it?
Sit in your car and be like, woo.
I don't know, man. You know, I move different now. I don't know.
Niggas just can't sit in your car.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We ain't just, you know what I'm saying? We ain't just doing it how we used to, you know? So, I don't know, but I'm just trying to look through, you know, we keep a few young niggas around us, you know what I'm saying? Some solid youngsters.
But I did hear you say, I want to make sure, I want to be incorrect. When you was on the gram, and even like the nigga was saying, used to rap about the watch when you didn't have it until you ended up having it. So, you know, they call that fake until you make it. Would you want to say you rapping into fruition?
No, I'm gonna tell
Manifest.
you. I'm gonna tell you what my thing was I had a big homie in the hood before he got indicted. He had a Piaget watch. It was 1.2 million. And he used to always tell me if he pulled the pin, a helicopter would land in 2 minutes. That would have told me as a young nigga. So, and this one of the niggas that gave me a lot of the relationships I came in the game with. Right. And that's how I was able to do a lot of things with different people, you know what I'm saying, before he went to the pen. So the shit I saw, the shit I was exposed to, you know, was a little different. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, by the time I had my Rollie and, you know, I had my first one at 19, you know, I had my crib, that was my Beamer, I had the Escalade, you know, so I had toys. Right. But when I was talking about certain shit like the $250,000 watch, I wasn't there yet. Right. But that's the only thing that was on my mind.
I need it.
Oh, I gotta have it.
Y'all don't know nothing about it. Let me put you up on.
Nah, I done seen this shit up close. I done seen it on my dog. Let me see it though, dog.
It right here.
You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me?
They go to helicopter.
You feel me? You feel me?
They coming, you hear it.
You feel me? And so I was fortunate enough to be a young nigga that rode in your big homie Land Cruiser or the Grand Cherokee when you was a young nigga, seeing certain things. So that shit was just, for me, the vision was there, and I knew I wouldn't stop until I had it. So not only did I pass that, you know, I got the one from Jacob that Jacob charged $3 million for. Yeah.
So that bitch already got equity on it. I know what time it is.
$3 million watch. I fuck telling time if my watch costs $3 million.
There go the helicopter.
They go
I mean, I don't know what time it is. 3 million o'clock, motherfucker.
I got an eviction.
3 million o'clock.
This is eviction notice. You get kicked out with this one.
My shit costs $3. Don't even answer me.
Right. That's
This shit came
crazy.
in the box.
Take your time.
$3 million o'clock.
And so my big homies inspired me. And that's who we even put that on my radar. And hopefully I do that for some young hustlers that's gonna take it way further than Rose. Nigga, go get a piece of art that's $25 million.
Hell yeah.
I feel like you gotta change the mindset on the young ones. Like, yeah, you can play sports. Yeah, you can rap, but like
You can do whatever you wanna do.
whatever you wanna do. But
You can do whatever you wanna do. Whatever your heart, nigga, whatever gonna satisfy you as a man. Whatever driving you, your mama can't make you do that, your daddy can't. Only you know that. You feel me? And that's how I feel you be the best you. And when you present the best you, can't nobody fuck with that.
But the music is so important in that though, and we don't have a lot of social commentary in the music no more. You an exception. You don't just talk about the good parts of the game. You talk about the streets and all aspects. But now you have the music is just filled with slide and shoot 'em up, bang bang. So that's what the youngins are getting because our music speak to us differently. So how important do you think social commentary is in the music in regards to motivating the youth?
I feel like I did. I studied the game. It didn't matter where you was from East Coast, West Coast, top to bottom. You understand? And it's up to every individual. That's what they got to do. Because that's what Rose want to most definitely put on the table to you. We ain't riding through the streets running from authorities no more, man. We riding slow in some big $500,000 shit, holding our head up, pulling up, talking to some more niggas, talking about another $250,000 play. I'm talking about in the middle of the street with the flashes on.
Blinkers.
Yeah. And that's what it's about right now. Real shit. We ain't running no more all that shit. That shit played out, man. Yeah, let's take it to the next level, man. Let's create shit. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to my homie James Lindsay, through Rap Snacks through social media.
Right.
3 months later, we had a deal together.
I did too.
Hell yeah.
I did too. Mr. James, I did too.
Yeah.
Lane J, they could have did your fade a little bit better.
He
on
read
you.
it 3 times. I hit his ass 3 times.
Everywhere we go, that's all we enjoying right here.
Can you tell James I hit him 3 times? Somebody read it 3
Now,
times.
all you gotta do, I'm gonna tell you the secret to
I
get
did.
James. All you gotta do is bust the bag open and just start eating them right now. Watch this. Go ahead. You feel me?
Shit.
Everybody tag James right now, James Lizzy.
Salute to James, real quick.
Fishy Rap Snacks,
What
that
I
boy
gotta-
going in.
Hey, what flavor your shit gonna be, Flash? What flavor you want?
I just want some like barbecue.
No. I know the type of nigga you is.
Well, who am I?
You a salt vinegar popcorn nigga.
But I gotta ask you to promote some shit I eat though. Salt and vinegar popcorn, nigga. I don't know. He be coming up with some good shit. Hey,
Yet confusing.
shit, pop your shit. That's gonna be the
That's like
that's
you
gonna
get
be
the
the song.
chips. What you gotta do to get the $3 million watch? You gotta raise your whistle
I
some
ain't
way.
gonna lie, you gotta get that $3 million because once you pull that motherfucker,
Hey, the helicopter. They coming. But James, I hit you 3 times, James. Somebody seen it 3 times.
yeah, James, I seen it.
Now, the liquor, like, was that something that you wanted to do? You know what I mean? Before you became, was that a vision you had? Like, I want my own liquor. And if so, who motivated you to do
But
that?
once again, that take me back to when I was going to the club. Prince owned the club on Washington Ave. They
Prince,
called-
Prince?
Yeah, the artist formerly known as Prince.
That's
He owned
crazy.
it. I remember we got in that motherfucker. We barely could pay to get in that bitch. Once we got in it, nigga couldn't afford no motherfucking. Nigga just kind of sat back. stared out the window.
Velvet wrap bottles of liquor, nigga.
Yeah. And so as I'm sitting in the club the very first time I'm there, because you know we go to loot clubs and shit like that on our side of the city. This is our first time on the beach, you know, Madonna walking around, all that type of shit. So I'm watching the bottles that's going by, bottles. Dom Perignon bottles with flowers on them.
Right.
Then I seen the pink bottle for the first time. What's that? Oh, that's rosé. That shit hit me like a ton of bricks, nigga. Rosé.
Yeah.
And so, you know, shit, I just sat back in the club and I said, you know, it was only natural. Once I got in the club, man, it's only right. We do our own thing. So I tried this shit. DJ Clue up in New York took me out one night and we had them bottles, man, and I woke up the next day and was like, I want some more. And it was on ever since.
Right.
And you brought it, I have to say you took it to a next level, man. Like, just what you did with this brand alone. I mean, it's one of the ones that you see in every club you go to now, everywhere, no matter where you are. They got Bel Air Rosé, they got Bel Air in the club, and it's being purchased just as much. And, you know what I mean? And I give you credit for that. You did
Gotta get some of that Carlos Bernard.
Right,
man,
Carlos
that's on the way.
Bernard coming. But what's
I got
that
me
right
some
there? I
shit
see you got a new one. What's this?
Oh, this rum right here, this damn near the fastest growing rum. This Bumble rum. Shout out to the team, Brett and the whole squad over there. Bumble rum, man, this shit some of the best. You know, they put it through the, you know, the most organic process, man, and that shit is fire. It's taking off everywhere. So y'all make sure y'all check that out too.
Fucking with it, man.
Hands and everything, man. That's what it is.
You already know the album out right now. It dropped
It is?
December 10th.
Yeah. You gotta get there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
They go to helicopter.
Hey, clown.
Bullshit. We coming, nigga. We coming.
Now, as far as the album, like, you know, I always wondered this because you bring a lot out of artists when you rap. Like, you bring the rapper out of niggas know they gotta come with the.
Yeah, you
so
gotta have your business.
you got to rap when you rap with Rosé. So who brings the best out of you in the booth?
You know, it's just, for me, you know, I challenge myself. I'm gonna push myself harder than anybody, you understand? But I love to most definitely, at all times, collaborate with niggas that go hard. Yeah, that's why the niggas I collaborated with, let's say Benny the Butcher, for example, niggas was telling me, oh, you know, okay, I wanna make sure I line up all the real niggas and put them next to me, you know what I'm saying? And he handled his business.
Shout out to Benny.
Benny nice, man.
He real nice.
There's a lot of people that's not.
Nigga Benny said, you not safe. This clip in my new Glock great. Long enough to do a drive-by for 2 blocks straight. I'm like, God damn. You just hit those lines that make you go like that. Like, you got so many lines that just make a nigga go, God damn. Is that something you strive to do, or you just go in and it just come out like that?
That's most definitely the plan. You know what I'm saying? We gotta most definitely do some shit that's gonna touch niggas.
Right.
You know? And we still doing it, man. You know what I mean? So
Very descriptive.
Yeah. We love to paint them pictures. Keep it vivid.
I feel like every song I've ever listened to you on, and I'm riding in the car, it always put me in a mood where I'm like, I find myself glazing and I'm just listening to you rap. And I'm just tapping to that musical realm where now I'm hearing it, but I'm seeing it as I'm hearing it. And I'm like, man, ain't too many rappers who can get me into this type of...
Yeah, this nigga made me
feeling,
want to
bro.
go to Santorini, Greece.
For real.
I gotta go over
I gotta go,
That
man.
shit,
That white,
it's fly though.
all that
And
white.
I gotta play that when I'm over there. I want to just be looking over at the shit.
Take your chick to Santorini. Pack the wings, stop, take it with you.
Come on.
You can't pay food.
Come on.
Oh, I thought.
You jinx.
We flying on a regular plane. They gonna throw that shit in the trash, bro.
What about Emirates? They won't let you do it?
No. You gotta
go
fly
through TSA.
Rose Air to get the goddamn wing stop over there.
No, we ain't private yet, man.
We working on it
We is
though.
with the public.
You can't take the food on TSA. You just gotta tell them it's medical use.
Medical use
And they
chicken
gonna look
wings,
at me and
nigga.
say, well, leave that shit right there before you go through these medicines.
And that's when you tell them,
And they gonna tell me, sir, you need to take your stupid medicine. You and your wings.
These motherfucking chips is hitting.
Hey,
I
man,
know
the
them
buzzing,
chips.
gang.
Them right there. Now, you work with Jay a lot, man, and you know Jay-Z is the god, man, you know, and it's like growing up listening to Jay, like Jay was so far ahead of his time in the giving the game. You know what I mean? I think that's so important. Like shit he was talking about on the Blueprint is happening now, but this was in 2001. So like when you get in the booth with somebody of that caliber, do you feel like I'm obligated to do some shit that's gonna last 20 years this time versus when you just go in the booth rapping?
when you collaborate with Jay-Z, when you collaborate with Kanye, Nas, they do bring something different out. That's without a doubt. This is a moment, you know what I'm saying? This most definitely is a moment. I find a way to enjoy it, because usually when I'm rapping with another nigga, it's all fun. You know, with they shit, okay, I see how it go. You know, because this shit, you know, and niggas want to do shit great, you know, great shit. And you gotta honor that and respect that.
What album was the most exciting to record, though? Did he live? Like, which one was like the one that had you the most latest? Like, these motherfuckers can't wait.
My nigga, I'm gonna be honest, it's hard for me to answer, and the only reason I'm gonna tell you that is because they all meant so much for different reasons. Port of Miami was your very first one. You always felt nothing could be more important than the first one.
Debut.
You've been waiting 15 years for this shit to happen. How could something ever be more important than this?
Right.
But then you become successful with your first album, and then the new obstacle is
Hopping the first.
pulling off two.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And so that approach is different. You do that. The third one is, you know, so I have fun deeper than rapping, so on and so forth. Teflon Don, you know what I'm saying? You know, so it's just,
But then you
we could have those debates. We really
What?
could.
Teflon was off the chain.
I mean, and then
I like the way
It's a
you
different
followed
time.
up hustling with pushing it. Like, how did you know to come right back on their ass with them?
You got to.
Right.
Man, just fucking don't take the foot off the gas at all.
That motherfucker still is.
Let me use the restroom one time and I'm gonna take this jacket off.
let's do it.
Yeah, you can't.
Man,
You
stay
can't take,
tuned.
you can't take your foot off for that, nigga.
All gas.
Oh, I'm talking about for life.
I just had to tell the motherfucker, I said, maybe I can't be there for you, baby. I gotta grind.
You gotta grind. You gotta get up on your what? I gotta get up on my grind. I gotta get up on my grind. That's why I ain't got no damn time. Gotta get up on my grind.
I had to tell her, I'm baby, mama, baby, please. She told her girl, I'm gonna go to something, yeah. I said, baby girl, give me one time just to blow your mind. I'm riding around. And if you ever forget, you can sit on my dick quick if you need a lick.
I think she said she's gonna treat me proper, but look, bitch, there goes a helicopter. I don't have time for your stupid ass games. I'm getting money in the streets every day. I ain't a lame.
I remember I ain't had no bank account. I was waking up just going out the house. Like, well, in the I ain't got nowhere to go. So I went back in the house, had to pick a song out. Now I like, where the fuck will be to go? Ain't got nowhere to go.
Joe, give me a lighter, man.
So I went back in the house.
Let me see. That's what
Going
it
out the house, and ain't got nowhere to go. So I'm standing on the porch. Y'all now walk back in the house, and I'm right back in the house. Y'all ain't got nowhere to go. So I keep walking out the door.
No cap.
You feel me? Man, what? This is a real smooth groove, man. This shit like an inspirational, motivational course right here, right now. You feel me?
No Colin Kaepernick.
There's a lot of game being laid down. A whole lot of it. You better pick something up. Hey, these motherfuckers hitting though.
Ain't no cap, no bitches hitting. I hit that nigga 3 times for real.
Oh, goddamn, look at me.
In the inbox like, hey, what's the deal? I need some chips on the west side, on top of the hill.
I made a
When he
plain
seen my shit, when he read my shit, then he said that, nigga, I seen it on 3 occasions. I need me some chips, nigga. I'm trying to sell some chips with the dick.
If you hit them with what kind of flavor you get, I think you could just
Man,
jump
that
out.
bitch will go on the west side, my boy.
Boy, they go out the west side.
Come out with your own chips.
I know, but man, that can probably.
They already got the infrastructure in
He
place.
already got the infrastructure. That's what I be trying to tell niggas, like, bro, you already got the infrastructure. Let me just sprinkle it in. You sprinkle it. And we just
Come out with your own chips, man.
You know what I have? Barbecue baked beans.
But that's what I'm saying. You already got the infrastructure to make the bag,
Barbecue baked
make the
beans,
chips,
man.
make the flavor. All you need is the face. Nigga, then I had so many events. I be going to school. Nigga, I'm just dropping chips on. We really feeding the block. Literally.
With chips.
With chips, man. I am fucking the block up with
With
chips.
Told you.
What?
Throwing one
Every
right
after
in
school
motherfucking
program got this nigga in the crate. They got a whole bag of these, but we fucking them up. Fuck them Cheez-Its, nigga. Replace them with this shit. And trying to get me some chips. What? You know how many kids? You know how many children? Every time I see kids, hey, fly, hey, you know what I got for you? Got a bag of chips for you. Take these chips home, man. Ooh, that what you did. Now you gonna put some bigger rims on it.
I was just fitting them.
Retarded. I can't find one. Nigga act like they don't be want to sell it to me. Every time I see one, I'm like, what's up? He like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just keep it.
I'm gonna keep it.
I'm gonna keep it.
You want it?
You want it?
I'm gonna keep it.
I'm gonna just keep it.
I thought it was for sale. No,
No, I just want to see how many people like it.
no, no,
They just want to see how many people would buy their car.
no, thank you.
I'm like, nigga, no, don't sell it if you ain't gonna sell it.
Your
ain't gonna lie.
them titties out.
I'm finna go to sleep, my nigga. Well, ain't gonna lie.
Your
8:18, damn, this feel like 9 o'clock. Feel like 2 o'clock when I'm Hey.
Your auntie had them titties out.
Oh, I seen a lady with some big old titties the other day. I had told her, hey, little mama, come here, let me put them titties in my face. She said, hold up, these titties, they cost. I said, how much they charge? Girl, we don't overcharge. She said, $20.
Hey, give me some paper towels, man, not the drink over.
Cause I ain't the type of nigga to pay $20 to see no titties. Look and let me hit it, I give a fit. And some chips, and some chips, and some chips, and some chips with a little dip.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, when I get married, I'm gonna be sipping on that Carlo Bernard, you dig? Everybody know what's happening. I took his broad, you dig?
Hey,
You
man.
really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sipping this shit all up in my home. Man, your girl walk, man, she giving bone. Man, she get what? Don't call her phone, cause I might just pick up and tell you, look, she got the hiccup. Look, ooh, she got the dick up. All in her throat, she got the hiccup. Ooh. I'ma tell you like this here, you don't really wanna fuck with me. From the 4 mile, nigga, you don't really wanna fuck with me. Cause I'm on from the A to B.
Okay, don't stop. Barely in this bitch, we gon' rock. DC got the black bottle, I got the blue one. Like I'm a pop with the kids. And I did everything that I said I won't did. And you see me in the motherfucking crib. And I'm sipping and I'm walking like this. Cause I'm drunk and I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I'ma do it off the top. I'm so stuck. But I'm back in.
Got fire though. Ain't gonna lie though. The way the music going nowadays, get what? You ain't gotta say nothing. Hey, they go pound, ain't you need to say nothing. Hey, we didn't say nothing.
Hold up.
Talk about that.
I swear on everything.
Clear the ball.
God damn it. I
didn't say nothing.
I hit my knee.
He hit his knee with the bottle.
With that goddamn
Put
ball.
this shit down.
Oh, that shit dangerous.
That's what I think.
Oh,
That's what I said.
Now imagine them niggas.
Something came up.
my knees be like, you keep trying me, but
Filming or do like a pickup or something. Or
man, you tired?
you had to do something came up.
You had to dip. That's how you dip. Hell no, that's funny here.
Now you see him, now you don't.
Yeah, funny here.
I'm left.
We ain't get no dap.
Right now. Nigga came and left, nigga.
What the fuck y'all asking?
I don't know.
That nigga funny here, man. Hell with that. Like, he in the van.
What happened?
Ryan, he's in the van. Oh, he already done pulled off. Bruh, why the hell you just ain't say that?
He good.
That nigga the Phantom of the Opera, man.
That's what they do. So
I
that's
ain't
what
gonna
they
disappear
do.
on nigga like that. Like, we need to say bye, man. Like, we literally, we really got turned up. We like, you about to come back? Me and myself was a sign. He ain't coming
Snap
back.
out of it.
What the hell?
Well, you know what?
I'm gonna bring that shit up next time we speak. When I see him. Man, why the fuck you just do like that? Why the fuck you ain't say bye, man? You like you say bye. I did.
I saw him walk
I
out.
thought he got more than some fresh air. I didn't know he wasn't coming back.
Nigga wasn't coming back.
I didn't know he wasn't coming back. I'm like, okay, baby, it's hot.
I
I'm
went to the
like,
bathroom and changed his mind about all this shit. He was like, you know what? Fuck these niggas.
I'm like, he hot.
It happened.
God damn.
I'll tell you one thing. From now on, that's how the fuck I'm leaving.
That was crazy.
Big salute.
Big salute, dude. Oh, thank you, baby. That nigga gone, man. Hey, we done bought his food, we done got, we got his book, we got his
You got a whole 2 hours.
We got everything.
Watch
Nigga
it,
did all
watch it,
that.
watch it.
Nigga, he said,
Watch,
thank
bro,
you.
watch. Keep on listening.
Nigga said, hey, John, I got a flight.
Y'all get the mic?
That nigga still got the mic. Listen, see what they talking about. Somebody following him to the airport. See what they talking about.
No, all right.
We gonna keep this whole episode.
You knew he wasn't coming back. Y'all gonna say it.
Hey, we gonna pull up at the airport. Hey, all right, and that's a cut. Oh, 85 South. All right, Ross. Ross gotta go. Ross, we need that mic.
I'm mad at Cat. That nigga Cat ain't
He got a helicopter. Talking all that private
nigga
jet
Flip
shit.
Cat the mic. That nigga
You
Cat.
on commercial too,
He
motherfucker.
just gonna project in this motherfucker.
You ain't even on private, nigga. You on commercial, nigga. Man, I fuck with Raw, man. Damn, man. He just left, man. He was just right there. He was having a good time. He laughed, he went back, and then he popped up, he was gone. This nigga do magic.
Yeah, we're gonna do one. We're just gonna act like, we're just gonna be like, man, what if Rick Ross came?
Right. Gotta do it.
Then he just pop up. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, let's do that
that shit be late.
Right.
None of this shit up.
Right. Take all the chips and everything, the book and
I had to eat
everything.
these
Now.
goddamn chips. Nigga, I had to eat these motherfucking chips. I ate them. I ate them because I thought we was free.
Give me that liquor, man.
We need to get Chad to smoke a blunt, man.
Man, smoke a blunt.
I had somebody tell me be quiet. Literally unzip that motherfucker. He was like, y'all to be quiet.
They do a whole nother
Nigga, I
hour,
kicked that nigga tent. You gonna shut the fuck up, nigga?
hour and 30 minutes.
Nigga, when we just pulled up, it was an old homeless nigga conducting traffic like he really was supposed to be out there, motherfucker. Hey, all right, young blood, make move to the left.
Because they had took all the stuff,
Move to the right.
all the Rick Ross stuff, like, off the table and stuff. Like, what if Rick Ross came and make the episode like that?
Hey, man, who should we get to come through this motherfucker?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people I want to talk to.
Who
Nigga.
you think would come through?
Stevie Wonder.
You think Stevie Wonder?
I want to talk to Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder gotta watch this shit.
Stevie Wonder watch this shit.
He got
He listened
he
to it.
listened to it.
I didn't want to say why.
Yeah,
When he said war came out, I was like, I don't want to be the one to say it.
Nah, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, he's like, I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
it.
he do though. You know what I'm saying? Who else?
He know better.
He know about it.
Damn.
We should have Chris come. He was watching it, doing it.
Yeah, when they playing their band basketball, yeah. Chris
Brown?
Yeah.
Should get 50 comes in the mama.
50 Cent?
Yeah.
Hell no.
So, you know, we should get the Breakfast Club to come do our shit like we be going to do their shit.
Angela Yee, DJ Indian, Angela Yee.
And Leonard McElby. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
They had the happy 11-year anniversary.
Anniversary, yeah. So we get
Shout out to the
Shout out to the
Breakfast
Breakfast
Club.
Club. Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
You know what I mean?
You know who we should get on him?
Who?
I'm gonna be on.
Keep.
I ain't even care.
Who?
He just dropped that.
Who?
Y'all think Ross pull up?
Hell no.
And Ross ain't coming from that.
Pull up on that one.
Nah.
Man, you think he'll pull up in there?
He got too much going on. Ross ain't
Too
got
much
time
money,
for
too
shit.
much there.
You
You know
seen
what
the
I
glove? You
mean?
seen it?
I seen it. It was the glove.
got time for that.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't do that shit.
He wouldn't come.
You right, man.
Yeah.
He won't pull up.
Nah.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? We ain't got no wing stop or
You
nothing.
know why I even thought of that?
That shit be crazy.
That should be crazy.
That shit
Pull
be
up.
crazy.
Y'all hear that outside?
What's that?
I don't know. Somebody's outside.
You gonna go see what it is?
You know me. I grab a pistol.
All right.
Oh, that was just her phone.
Oh, my bad.
All right. Well, ain't nobody outside, so,
Ain't nobody gonna pull up on us tonight. I don't think so. We got nobody pull up on us tonight, do we?
It's just us.
Hey, y'all tell us to come to work. Yeah, man. I could have stayed at the house, man.
No, man, fuck that. Man.
Tired.
we all tired.
All right, we gotta put in the work. That's right.
That's what it is.
Come on.
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
on talking about.
man.
Let's do it. Pop this shit off.
Hey, man, the dude who painted that picture, Auntie got some big titties.
It would be you to know that
Cause
fact.
she left a comment, she was like, look at my nephew painting. I was like, look at that.
Look at her auntie titties. That's what you did. Damn.
That's not me. I don't give a fuck who that is.
That
That's you. That's you. Now, that ain't you. That one ain't you. That ain't
tail for the crook,
that ain't you.
motherfucker.
Yeah. That's you.
We ain't gonna put that one out.
That ain't you. I don't know what's wrong with my lips on that.
Man, fuck that, man. Y'all
Feel
stuck
like
that shit.
Cousin Skeeto.
Yeah, I know, right? It got a lip mask. It's just a COVID mask that cover your lips.
We
He
gotta
painted
get-
that around Halloween, y'all.
We gotta get Missy Elliott to come through.
Hell yeah.
Gotta get Missy Elliott and Erykah Badu.
And the Brat. And the
And the Brat.
Yep.
And Kiki